All right, it's all the way live in the words of Lakeside, all the way live. What's up, town business in the building? Okay, well, let's get started. Well, most of us seen the fight. We all gonna talk about it. It was a great fight, real good fight, man. Um, do I want to see it again? I don't know. Like when it end like that, I'm sort of not interested because it's just it is what it is with Tony Harrison. It is what it is with Tony Harrison. You could have all the boxing skill in the world, but if you ain't got no damn chin, then it is what it is. Oh yeah, it was a great fight. Um, I don't know, man. Maybe I don't know, man. Harrison ain't got no chin, just like Tommy Hearns didn't have no chin. I don't know what it is about some of them Detroit fighters. They just don't seem. Some of them just don't seem to have no chin. Not putting this all on Detroit, but if you know Thomas the Hitman Hearns, he didn't have the best chin in the world, and it's obvious. It's obvious. Our good friend Tony Harrison doesn't either. Look, it's just like Julian Jackson. Julian Jackson lost, I think, 5 times in his whole career. He never went the distance. He never was decision in any of his fights. He was stopped. But the thing is, with Julian Jackson, you better get his ass before he gets you. Because if you don't, it's going to be a long night. And the thing is, what's so upsetting, if you, Tony Harrison, you had a great game plan, counter and box him, and Tony Harrison got a little too comfortable, playing. When he was like walking him down, he was giving Charlo fits, and Charlo didn't know what to do at times. Charlo looked confused at times, and he looked like he was starting to lose his confidence. But they, basically they knew in the money rounds, the last 2 rounds, Charlo went for broke, because I think Charlo didn't think he might was winning that fight. Yeah, Wilder is special. He don't have what you call the most traditional style in the world, but he makes it work for him. Like I said, Tony Harrison to me was winning the fight until he got stopped. It was a great fight. That's one when Tony Harrison look at the tape, probably gonna be like, damn, if I would have did this, if I would have did that. But then again, based off the scorecards look like they had Charlo overwhelmingly winning the fight, and that's not true. I thought Tony Harrison was winning the fight. Thought he was winning the fight relatively easy. Charlo was shooting a lot of shots, but he wasn't connecting. And it was the same thing. It was just the same thing in the first fight, throwing a lot of punches, but they getting blocked, they getting turned. You know, Tony Harrison is rolling them at times. Like I said, he had a great game plan. He had a great game plan, but at the end of the day, he started feeling himself, and then he got caught, and that was just all she wrote. I don't think it's no surgery that Tony Harrison can have to like fix his chin. Brother man just don't have no good chin. And I think when he accepts it, the better off he gonna be. He just need to just come to grips. He ain't got no good chin, man. But man, Tony Harrison don't got a good chin, and he have to live with it. And I'm telling you, boss is gonna sit with him for a minute, because he started showboating and all that type of shit when he should have just stuck to the game plan. Boxing, he was hitting Charlo with some nasty shots to the body. And I give Charlo credit. He exhorted them very well. I'm pretty sure he gonna be pissing a little blood tonight, but he took them very well. Woo! think Jack Reese did. He was just Jack Reese. I don't fault him. He did what he needed to do because they've been on him about that. Tony Harrison was clearly hurt, and shit. The fight before that Iffy Ajaba fight, well, it was 2 fights that should have got like stopped. You know, the fight with the 2 Mexican dudes. The first time dude got knocked down, and he wobbled back when the referee told him to come forward. He should have said, "Okay, that's it." Well within his right to stop the fight. Then you look at Iffy Ajaba. Iffy Ajaba, he's not ready yet. He's not ready for a big time fight. He still is a little basic. He gets predictable at times. You know, with his he throws a 1-2, then he throws a couple of combos. But had he mixed it up with that uppercut, he might have had a shorter night. And he got clobbered. He got clobbered a couple of times. I don't think he was hurt. It was a flash, but then I think he wasn't really hurt because he got up and continued to fight. But he was on the verge of like putting that dude like in a coma. That dude was a couple of punches away from being seriously hurt, and he was taking a lot of punishment. He was, I mean, he fought brave, but he was taking a lot of punishment. He was getting his ass clocked. Nah, Iffy Ajaba is not ready yet. He have a lot of work to do because he got careless in that fight, and that's how he got dropped. And I said he's a dude he needs to switch it up when he fights. It get to the point to where you can start to predict what he's gonna do. And at times you saw it. But he had that dude wobbling, man. He had that dude. He didn't know what. Yeah, they had to stop that fight. Dude was like in serious trouble. Dude was like a couple of punches away from being like seriously hurt, and he might feel the aftermaths of that fight like later on in his life. I think if Iffy Ajaba just waits, he just a dude. He just need to keep fighting, get better, and when he's ready, he's ready. Like I said before, it's no need to try to throw him out there, you know, with the wolves and shit, because he's not ready yet. Man, I don't even think Iffy Ajaba like is in the top 15. He just got a long way to go as far as heavyweights go. Why rush the man? That was so reckless how Iffy got dropped. I mean, it was just like a perfect counter. Face was wide open when he backed it up. Boom. Went down like a sack of potatoes. And what he did was he waited too. He didn't try to get right back up, and he was clearly hurt. He waited. I think he got up at the 5. Oh, Rigondeaux, what happened with him, it wasn't no fault of his, but his opponent had an issue with a visa. Yeah, he don't. Yeah, if he don't have no head movement, he gonna have to work on that. Because, like I said, he kind of straight up and down and come forward, and he kind of remind you of a dude that has a video game controller. You know how you playing Double Dragon and shit, you keep pushing the X button to throw like the kick, and then you constantly push the X to throw the punch. That's what's up with Iffy. So it's some things that he need to work on before, he's in the upper echelons of heavyweights. Like I said, his time will come soon enough. There's no need to rush the dude. Let him be who he is. But yeah, what happened with Rigo, his opponent couldn't get a visa, so he wasn't able to fight, because I guess he couldn't get into the country, so they're gonna have to reschedule that fight. So we'll see what's up.